Let's be honest with each other for a moment. When you hear the words exercise or working out, what is the very first image that pops into your head? For most of us over 60, it's not a pleasant one. We picture a noisy, sweaty gym filled with confusing, heavy chrome machines. We imagine young people in tight clothes lifting weights that look impossibly heavy, grunting and straining. Or maybe you picture a high-impact aerobics class where everyone is jumping around to loud music, and you just know your knees would be screaming within the first 5 minutes. It's intimidating, it's uncomfortable, and honestly, it's exhausted just thinking about it. So what do? We avoid it. We tell ourselves, maybe tomorrow. We sit back down in our favorite chair, pick up the remote, and feel that nagging sense of guilt wash over us. We know we should be moving. We read the articles about how important it is for our hearts, our bones, and our independence. But the barrier, that sweaty, intimidating gym, just feels too high to climb. Well, I have some wonderful news for you today. You can completely forget about the gym. You can throw away the guilt, because science has discovered a beautiful, gentle alternative. A simple, lazy 15-minute daily habit that isn't work, it's a hobby. And this quiet little hobby can deliver almost all the crucial health benefits of a gym workout without you ever having to break a sweat or leave your neighborhood. Welcome to a better way to age. The problem with all or nothing thinking. The biggest mistake we make when it comes to mental fitness after 60 is adoption of an all or nothing mindset. We think that if we aren't huffing and puffing on a treadmill for an hour or lifting heavy weights until our muscles burn, then it doesn't count. We believe that real exercise has to be difficult, painful, or unpleasant to be effective. This mindset is not only wrong, it's dangerous for our age group. When you try to force your body into a high-intensity routine that it isn't prepared for, you aren't building health, you are manufacturing stress. Your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which fogs your brain and causes inflammation. Worse, you dramatically increase your risk of acute injury, a pulled muscle, a strained back, or a fall. An injury at 65 doesn't just mean a few days of soreness, it can mean weeks of lost mobility and a serious setback to your independence. Your body doesn't need to be punished, it needs to be nourished. It needs gentle, consistent input. The secret to longevity and strength isn't intensity, it's consistency. Your cells don't care how hard you work out once a month. They care about what you do every single day. They respond to rhythm. A light, pleasant activity done daily is infinitely more powerful for your long-term health than a brutal gym session done once a week that leaves you too sore to move for days. We need to shift our goal. The goal isn't to look like a bodybuilder. The goal is functional independence. It's being able to carry your own groceries, to garden without pain, to get up from a low chair easily, and to chase after your grandchildren. And you don't need a gym for that. You just need 15 minutes of the right kind of movement. The big reveal: conscious wandering. So, what is this magical 15-minute hobby? It has many names, but I like to call it conscious wandering. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wandering? You just mean walking? I already walk. But listen closely, because this is the crucial difference. Conscious wandering is not walking for exercise. It is not power walking. It is not trying to reach 10,000 steps on your Fitbit. It is not walking with your head down, lost in worry, rushing to get to the grocery store. Conscious wandering is an art form. It is the marriage of gentle movement and complete mindfulness. When you are consciously wandering, your only goal is to observe. You walk slowly. You notice the way the light filters through the leaves of a tree. You smell the air after a fresh rain. You listen to the different bird songs in your neighborhood. You feel the ground beneath your feet. You are entirely present in your body and in your surroundings.
This approach changes everything because you aren't focused on working out. You aren't stressed.
Your heart rate stays in a healthy, gentle zone. Your breathing is deep and rhythmic. You are in a state of relaxation while your body is moving. Psychologists call this a flow state, and it is profoundly healing for both your mind and your body. When you walk slowly and consciously, you are practicing active balance with every single step. You are training your brain to coordinate your movements without even realizing it. This is far more effective for fall prevention than any confusing balance machine at a gym. You are navigating real-world terrain, cracks in the sidewalk, uneven grass, which nourishes your proprioception, your brain's awareness of where your body is in space. This is not a chore. It is a 15-minute daily escape. It is your time to disconnect from the noise of the world and reconnect with yourself. The anti-aging science of 15 minutes. Now, let's talk about the hard science, because I know some of you are still skeptical. How can something so lazy and pleasant possibly replace a gym workout? First, let's look at your cardiovascular health. A groundbreaking study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine followed over 60,000 adults. They found that just 15 minutes of light, daily physical activity, like conscious wandering, was associated with a 22% reduction in all-cause mortality for people over 60. That is a massive result for such a small investment of time. This light movement keeps your arteries flexible. It gently lowers your blood pressure without putting stress on your heart. It improves your circulation, delivering oxygen and vital nutrients to every cell in your body, including your brain. Speaking of your brain, conscious wandering is a potent brain hack. When you walk slowly and engage your senses, noticing colors, smells, and sounds, you stimulate the production of a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is like a fertilizer for your brain cells, encouraging the growth of new neurons and protecting existing ones. This direct connection between gentle, sensory-rich movement and brain health is the single best defense we have against cognitive decline and dementia. A 15-minute conscious walk does more for your memory than any crossword puzzle ever could. Furthermore, we must talk about joint health. Society tells us that if our knees or hips hurt, we should stop moving. Science says the opposite is true. Your joints have no direct blood supply. They receive nutrition only when they move. The gentle, rhythmic compression and decompression of walking acts like a pump, delivering nourishing fluid to your cartilage. Conscious wandering doesn't wear out your joints, it oils them. It manages arthritis pain better than almost any medication. How to build your perfect 15-minute habit. The beauty of conscious wandering is its simplicity. You don't need confusing equipment, expensive activewear, or a membership card. You just need a pair of comfortable shoes and 15 minutes. Here is how you build this anti-aging hobby into your daily life. First, forget the destination. This is the hardest part for us. We are conditioned to walk to somewhere. For this hobby, the walk itself is the destination. You might just walk around one block or back and forth in your local park. The distance doesn't matter. Second, engage your senses actively. I like to use a simple technique called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before you start, pause and notice 5 things you can see. The specific shape of a cloud, a pattern on the sidewalk, the color of a neighbor's car. Next, notice 4 things you can feel. The wind on your face, the weight of your shoes, the fabric of your shirt, the ground beneath your feet. Listen for 3 things you can hear. A bird singing, a car in the distance, the rustle of leaves. Identify 2 things you can smell. Freshly cut grass, damp soil, or maybe even someone baking nearby. Finally, recognize one thing you can taste. Maybe the lingering taste of your morning coffee, or just the fresh air. This simple grounding exercise instantly pulls you out of your worries and into the present moment. Suddenly, your walk becomes a vibrant, rich experience. Third, pick a cue. Attach your 15-minute walk to something you already do every day. Maybe it's right after breakfast or immediately after you finish the dishes from lunch. By attaching it to an existing habit, you don't have to rely on willpower. It just becomes part of your day's rhythm. Finally, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Some days, 15 minutes will feel easy. Other days, your body might feel tired, and 5 minutes is all you have. That is perfectly okay. Celebrate the 5 minutes. The goal is the daily connection, not a perfect record. You are nurturing a relationship with your body, not serving a sentence. We need to stop thinking about aging as a long, slow process of losing our abilities. It can be a process of gaining wisdom, peace, and functional strength. The noisy gym, the painful workouts, the guilt of not doing enough, they belong to the past. Today, you have a new path, a quiet path that begins right outside your front door. It's a path that doesn't demand you to sweat, but invites you to observe. It's a path that nourishes your heart, protects your brain, and oils your joints, all in just 15 minutes of conscious wandering. You have earned the right to enjoy your body and your time. Let go of the all-or-nothing thinking. Let go of the fear. The most powerful choice you can make for your health today is also the kindest one. So tomorrow morning, I invite you, don't just sit in your favorite chair. Put on your comfortable shoes, step outside, take a deep breath, and just wander. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you, and your future self will thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your precious time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, Elderly Wisdom Mind. We are building a community here focused on grace, strength, and joy in our later years. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your wandering.